Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces. Let's do a beautiful oracle message. This is a deck that I bought a while ago and I never really used it. So let's take a look. Interesting. Interesting cards. Thank you for being here. As always, I have a couple channels. I have, of course, the Connect to the Deck, where I do flip-throughs and commentaries on decks that I have. I also have Life Path Number Tarot. So if you want to check those out, please go ahead and do that. These are two decks that I got at a bookstore separately, and I decided to put them together to make it quite interesting. Don't mind my rabbit, she's being a little fussy today. I think she knows that I'm taking off tomorrow, and shh. I'm going to see the Cirque du Soleil. So Tara. We're going to take a look at all of these, okay? Okay, so equal parts tarot, kind of, and equal parts oracle. I'm going to need some books for these. Let me see. It is here, that one, and this one is, it's not the Moon Magic. It's right here. Okay, so these are the two different decks that I mixed together. Like I said, they're a bookstore find. I don't think they're actual any kind of brands. I think it's bookstore brand. But it doesn't matter. Just to tell you, I think they were $15 a piece. Doesn't matter what you get. You can always use the tools in front of you. Because the tools are just tools, right? Just like your brain is a tool, and this is coming in here as well. Just like your brain is a tool, you just use it. And sometimes your brain is a tool. Like, you know, have you heard, don't be a tool? Well, I think you think your brain sometimes is a tool. I just heard something from someone online, like a video of somebody who's talking about having experiences, and he says, our point here is to push against that, what is it? How did he put it? He put it so eloquently. To push against these energies that we live through, right? Because where we go home, there's none of that. There's none of that friction, right? Pushing against the friction of living this life is mostly what we do here to gain experiences. All right, so I do believe that's the Three of Pentacles, that's the Three of Wands, and this is air sign. You also have this card of Cancer, which is different. You know, it has the Tarot and also the Zodiac. So, Air Day. I love these. I mean, I love these. They're just different enough. They're very pippish, but they still talk. They still speak if you look at it, okay? So what do we have here? We have Knotwork, Gallowglass, Washer at the Ford, Tara, and Heather. And we have the Three of Pentacles. I believe it's the Three of Pentacles. We're all going to look at these anyway. Not these. This one is the Ten of Swords. An ending to something stressful. And this is where the mind comes in as the tool. The Two of Wands, I feel, is like planning for something different. The air sign, the air day coming in at the same time, it gives me that feeling or that idea that, I don't know, it just, it's just, and it's funny because when I look at the keywords in the book for this one, it says just. It's just, okay? Air day builds on qualities of air rising, but with a big picture overview, and just like in the balloon, right? Lovely. So what's happening is that the ending is making you stop. Okay? Whatever this is, Oracle saying, it's making you stop. Like, just stop. That's it. You're not moving anymore. But what's happening here is that it's making you take a moment to look at your choices, to look at the potential, to plan something better. And this is where this air card comes in. You're taking a step above your situation. You're taking a wider horizon. Okay? It's getting away from the emotional blackmail that sometimes we put ourselves through. Our mind, yeah, you know, the thing is that we always think that our mind is emotionless, but it sure can incite emotion, doesn't it? I mean, you can be going through your life and you have a thought and it sends it to your heart and it can cripple you. It can break your heart. It can make you feel sad, angry, frustrated. It engages emotions, but it engages that friction that we're always fighting against. Okay, so let's see what Cancer has. I want to see, oh, that's right, instead of the major arcana, it has all the signs of the zodiac. So emotions, the keywords is, that's exactly it. Okay, Cancer's ever-changing mood reflect the lunar cycles as they wax and wane. Okay, instant reactions. They ensure that feelings are magnified. Okay. It says, the crab is Cancer's zodiac symbol depicting its tough outer personality, protecting and hiding the softer, more vulnerable inner person. Okay. So, that's what I feel. I feel that this is bringing up emotions and things that you don't really want to, but it's like you don't have a choice. Okay, you don't have a choice. So this is what I feel. I feel the ending of it is making you, take time to see the progress, to see the emotion. Also take a tick. A tick is a moment in, I think it's UK slang. Take a tick. I can't be sure. I feel like it's UK. I feel like it's on the other side of the pond of me, but it's time to take a tick, you guys. It's time to take a moment and just see. So this would be what is going on with you, okay? There's a roller coaster going on here for sure. There's a roller coaster, but you still have your sights set. You are still seeing what's out there. So let's see here. We're going to go in the middle. In the middle is, there's teamwork here. Again, it's coming in again, this teamwork card, this reaching out and getting help, okay? You're feeling the pull to it. You want either to find your, the people that you can connect to, or you're connecting with. I feel a longing for it. I do. So we're going to go, and just the knot work, the word work, is bringing it in. You have 44, number 8, again, the year of courageously plowing through. And yeah, the twining, interlacing patterns of the Celtic knotwork are instantly recognizable. Knotwork appears on graves, standing stones, building, Celtic crosses, and so on. This is not a Celtic cross. This is my actual, I had a name for this, but it's gone. Okay, no worries. Names are just, definitions aren't important at this point. There's lots of different designs, and each has a symbolic meaning. It has been around since the Roman invasion, and its popularity shows no signs of waning. Love knots are part of the modern world. They forge a link to our Celtic ancestors. These knots have no beginning, no end. They symbolize life, death, and rebirth, the eternal loop of existence, and that eventually we will return to spirit realm from whence we came. The Knotwork card appears when you have taken on something that's likely to try your patience. This is something that requires you to slowly and methodically figure it out, unraveling it bit by bit until you come to a solution. This is a card of patience. Allow yourself time to work through the issue. No good will come of it if you try to rush. You'll only end up tying yourself in knots. Gradually work to reveal the truth of the situation, then act accordingly. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. See? frustrations, ending of things, your emotions are taking the best of you, you have to take a moment. And I feel this wholeheartedly in this reading. I feel that a lot of us, our patience have been tried. It's like sometimes we feel like we're taking 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, so you're not really getting anywhere fast. But the point is that you are. Okay, you still are going somewhere. Gallowglass. Let's see 50 what Gallowglass is. I'd love to see. Yeah. Fearless, fortitude, victory. And I feel that's what it is. It's the courage coming in the 44. That confidence. Okay. The Gallowglass were the mercenary soldiers and their seafarers of the Gall Gadil. Gade Heel. Yeah, they traveled far and wide, their swords at the ready, and they were formidable opponents. Their Viking blood ensured that they took some pleasure in the fray, as they were fearless warriors. When the Gallowglass card shows up, it offers one simple message: victory. The battle you face might be bigger than you, the victory might be hard-won, but rest assured that, like the Gallowglass, the battle is in your blood. And this is one war you are sure to win. Though the timing might be of your choosing, there is pleasure found in victory. Conflict is an aspect of life. You might not relish it, but you have to do what it takes to win both the battle and the war. Okay? Use the Gallowglass energies to stand up for yourself, defend your boundaries, and guard your territory. So, fight on, it says. I feel the number 8 showing up here, and then 550 saying, look, it might be hard, it might be, difficult, but I feel a longing here. I feel like this last card is pulling you in a longing of getting compatriots, okay? People who will help you out in this journey, in this fight, okay? Absolutely. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what Spirit has for you, because this is kind of like what you're facing. This is at the heart of you. This is what you're feeling internally. And I have to tell you, I feel like I've got knots inside of me. Like, this is so long and hard, okay? So let's see here. Tara, 27, I love the number 9, and 36, 9, Washer the Fort. Look at these 2 9s showing up. Look at these 2 9s showing up for message from Spirit. So let's see what they have to say. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so their advice to you: grounding, revitalizing in nature. Tara was the home of the ancient Irish kings. As such, it has always been viewed as a sacred site and a place to be revered. It's associated with fairy realms, the Sealy court, and its queen, Queen Maeve, was also known as Mob. Often viewed as a portal into the fey world of Tuatha de Danann, the fairy hill of Tara is also associated with the wealth of myths and legends. This card is a gentle reminder that you need to connect with the sacred energies of the land. It could be that you have been lost in the humdrum of daily life and you feel drained and worn out. If the cares of the world are resting on your shoulders, take them outside to a special place and ground them in the earth. Allow the green spirit of nature to heal and revitalize you, refresh your spirits, and re-energize you. You need not to go as far as Tara. A trip to a local park or woodland will suffice, but go somewhere green and growing, somewhere sacred, and allow the earth to work her healing magic on you. Ground yourself in the earth beneath your feet. Grounding is so important, you guys. And I have to admit, since I've had a lot of turmoil, a lot of mind games, my mind has been very, very bad to me. Because I do believe that a lot of it has to do with the physical change. If you're not aware of this, I'll tell you. As a woman, men and women go through puberty, but I feel that women, as we age and go through menopause, it's a second puberty. It's where everything goes a little haywire-y again. And if you're aware of it, you can handle it because you know what's happening. You can say, oh, yeah, I'm going through this again. And you can be wiser, and that can help alleviate some of your fears and your worries. However, it's still, the emotional upheaval still happens. The thoughts that come in because of this also happen. And if you have any weaknesses that you're already trying to heal, it's very hard to bring them, they will pop up more predominantly. All this to say, I'm sharing this with you because since I've started taking physical action in my body, in other words, walking every day, that getting up and moving the energy around, moving the hormones around, moving everything around, has really, really helped my mindset. It doesn't take it all away, of course not. It doesn't correct the changes that are happening, because the changes are a normal part of life. However, it does really help alleviate symptoms. So in just physiological reasons, changing the scenery is usually a fantastic way of getting yourself out of it. And Spirit is wholeheartedly going, reconnect with nature, reconnect with growth. Get your mind off of things. Get your mind off of the things that you don't want them to be sticking to, is the best way of going back into nature and doing that. Next up we have, again, 9, and it is washer at the fort. As soon as I see this, I feel like cleaning, washing, you know, taking care. Okay, so okay, so this is talking about sorrow, and it's a card that it means an emotional toll. Okay, and it's talking about either there's a loss here, and we were already speaking of that with the 10 of Swords. Okay, that means a card of an ending, a loss of some sort that's causing you a lot of angst. Okay, but this card is also a grantor. They're talking about there may have been something in the rising that have caused a few tears. Okay, so you have to prepare yourself the best you can. Okay, but it says take heart, for the Ban Nai, and I guess that's what washer of the fort is also a grantor of wishes to those who face her without fear in their heart. So wish for strength to overcome whatever lies ahead. Okay, and to also support those who suffer in need. And just give thanks to this part of life where it's letting you know that there will be times like this, and that you can be somewhat prepared for it. Okay, you can take time to know that this was meant to give you time to plan, time to change direction, time to change the way your mind's thinking, time to change your focus, time to change where your life is directing you. You know, sometimes we end up in situations and go, this is not what I want. So Spirit is saying, take it as such. Take every bump in the road, every stop to look at what's going on as a blessing, to let you know that even though sometimes times feel rough, you can get through it. You have the ability to. You have the ability to know this ending means something. This ending may have been for a reason, right? Yeah, I can absolutely feel the sadness in the card, but I also feel like it's about to rain, and we know that rain cleanses and rejuvenates, and that's what I feel. I feel a lot of 3 of Swords in this card. I feel like, yes, sometimes it's like I need to cry, but after you cry, guaranteed, if you have been holding something in for a long time, and I feel that this is what I feel right now. I'm doing this reading, although I have nothing right now. I feel like if I cried, I'd probably feel better later. You know, like to liberate this energy that's been like weighing me down. I think it would help a lot. Sometimes a good cry is all you need. Not for a long time, because that just makes you feel rotten. But sometimes it's like a singing really loud or screaming really loud. It releases the angst and the pain and the frustrations that you feel inside. All right, so to finish off, we have Heather, And that's 43. And 43 for me is always assessing. So I feel that this one and this one have a lot in common with each other. I feel like they're saying, you know, it's time to look around. It's time to see what else is out there. After you're done this, and take a look. And heather, I guess, is a sign of luck. Heather blooms purple all over the highlands, lending a pink and magenta hue to the landscape and turning the air fragrant. In Scotland, it is one of the fairy triad plants of thistle, heather, and pine. It has been said to bring good fortune. It was often given to brides or added to bridal bouquets. It was made into honey, ale, and wine. White heather, which is a sign of fairy portal, is said to be especially lucky. Heather is a lovely card, suggesting that you're entering a time of good fortune. Many blessings are coming to you, and you will find that you're frequently on the right place, in the right place, at the right time. You might also be gifted items you need from friends or family member. This is the card of looking for people to give you a hand, okay? This has come in a few times this week. The card of saying, look, you need help, ask, okay? Even if you feel you have nothing to give in return. You do. You do. You have gratitude, and you may be able to help them later, okay? Don't hold yourself hostage to the fact that you feel you cannot give back, okay? In addition, you might win competitions, receive happy windfall. When heather is in the spread, it can mitigate the effect of less positive cards, and it brings a wealth of good things into your life. So make the most of the time, enjoy the blessings. It can mitigate the effect of less positive cards. In other words, this one here, right? Loss, sorrow, what's going on? This is a time of good fortune. And I'm going to tell you what your good fortune. If you've been listening to this from the beginning, you know what it is. It has been giving you the time to redirect your thoughts, redirect your brain, redirect what's happening, and turn it into something more positive. Absolutely. Because any road, any roadblock, any turn in the road, anything that you're doing right now will end up driving you where you want to go, in spaces and places that you want to be. And that's most important. That's most important. Alright, so I'm going to pull a few. I know it's a different oracle message than usual. I just did kind of a regular one. But it's no less important. I do what I feel like. It's summer. I'm trying to do what I feel like. I have to tell you, it doesn't feel much like a holiday, though. I'm having this week has been very hard in readings, Pisces. It's not hard, it's a little complicated. I feel complicated in your readings. Okay? Yeah. Fear and self-esteem came out. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love and self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. This, I feel, again, is connected to this. Okay? Sometimes we don't ask for help because we don't think we have anything to give back to people. They'll only be helping us, and how am I going to help them back in return? And this is coming in a lot. Please know that you possess gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. You do. I don't like owing to anybody, so I can also attest to that. I like doing my own thing. I like better giving to people, and then sometimes they go, well, I owe you, and I never see it that way. Well, don't you think that maybe some people in the world, even if they help you, they're not going to see it as that you owe them either? They're just going to be glad that they can help. Okay? And fear. I'm realizing that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. This is this. This is this whole reading. This is this whole reading. Okay? Because when your mind is taking over, like I said, it's taking over, bringing in bad emotions, what's happening? You are trying to move out of that. So what are you doing? You're getting out of fear, and you're testing your resolve to live in the energy of love instead of the energy of fear. But it's a test. And it's a hard one, you guys. It's one that we're constantly fighting. This constant friction. This constant friction. When I heard that gentleman say that, we are testing and working on the friction that we cause and create here on the planet in this journey, in this path that we are in. And I thought, oh my God, that's such a truth. I feel a lot of friction. And this is something that it's school. We are in school, and we have to take it as such. And every time we can pass a stage where we can bring ourselves back into the energy of love, we've aced a test. Trust me, we have. Not only because we're living back into the energy of what we're supposed to be, we're actually feeling better because of it. So please, please, please don't give up. Keep trying. Keep doing. I will do the sound bowl for you. And we're going to end this one for this week. Now, for members, I have another video coming in, and I do believe that it's for the meanings of the August full moon. I will be doing that one after this one. And if you're a member, it's only $3 a month if you're interested, okay? It's, in some cases around here, a lot less than a coffee now. But it's not hard to do. Everything's so expensive now. But if you don't want to do that, it's fine, Patreon or here. There's also other channels where I offer content there. If you want to watch Life Path Number Tarot, you know your life path number. I post weekly. Connect to the deck. Now I'm going to be doing talks about different decks, how I connect to it, because I love these tools, love talking about them. So I decided that I was going to do that on that channel and the flip throughs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. So be careful of your ears. This is going to be loud. It always is. If you're wearing headphones, turn them down a wee bit, because singing bowl gets really loud. Let's see how the energy is, how it flows. From the last many weeks now, I feel that we're very open conduits. And that may be a thing too, right? Because when we're open conduits and we're open to ascension, ascension doesn't necessarily mean easy. So we get to see things, we get to feel things, we get to deal with things head on. So let's see how this is reacting. It's been very clear, very open in the last month, even more now. All right, on 3. 3, 1, 2, and 3. It's been lovely, Pisces. It's lovely. The energy is very, very straightforward. It's very clear. It's very loud. It's very open. So if you're doing any work right now, and if you're feeling extra sensitive, this might be due to that as well. So please just work on yourself. Be kind to yourself would be the number one thing I would tell you right now. Be very kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. We expect a lot of ourselves sometimes, and we drive ourselves a little too hard. So please just take some time, go get grounded, go take a walk, feel your feels if you need to, cry if you need to, let it out, okay? And then start again, okay? A lot of luck, a lot of good things are coming your way. You just have to just stay true to yourself, to your course, and don't go for perfection. Perfection is overrated, and perfection, everybody has their own definition of perfection. The life you're leading right now is exactly the life you're meant to have, okay? And just work on it. Work on yourself. You want something different? Work for something different. Just keep going in the direction of what you want, and eventually you get there. It's like taking a walk in the direction. Some days You walk 10 miles, some days you walk 1. But you're always walking in the direction of where you want to go. Even if it sometimes feels difficult or troublesome or with a lot of friction. Thank you so much, my beautiful Pisces. I will see you on Sunday if I don't see you as a member for the weekly reads. Have a great rest of week. Bye for now.